10 fights, 10 finishes, man. I feel like you can't really beat that. The 5 dogs and Team motherfucking Pena, Marcus. You feel me? You don't go against the Nigerians ever.
The bigger deal is what the fuck is going on with Luque, bro?
We're not gonna sit here and act like this man's chin is just gonna get better all of a sudden.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's crazy how we have 2 completely opposite takes for this fight.
We've been on that rock star regimen, knowing that I'm heaven sent, higher than I ever been. I got a problem with.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Totally Blitz Podcast. This is the motherfucking Fight Club, and we're doing UFC today. We back at the Apex. These are your hosts for the show. I'm Paul Pickin Wyndham Concha. I got my shot poured up, and who's with me?
Hey, man, it's a motherfucking gangster party. You feel me? See, I'm wearing red back because I had to tell you it's about respect. You feel me? And you gonna respect motherfucking Team Pena, you dirty bitches. And my dogs went undefeated in the motherfucking finale this motherfucking weekend, man. But who else in this motherfucker? You feel me?
Man, what's going on, boys? It's Prime Time Mark, man. That's all you need to know.
Yes, bro, I'm so lit. Bro, I'm so lit. I don't even think I said my name. And we're gonna keep it moving anyways. Fuck what you heard, man. But dog, how'd you feel about the card, man? 10 fights, 10 finishes, man. I feel like you can't really beat that.
Historic fucking finish, boys. I want to say that was a great fucking night of fights. I don't think
great night of fights.
I've never seen all finishes. Like this is up there. This is up there with Card of the Year just because of that.
10 for 10.
I was watching this shit with a girl, and she was funny because I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Usually, like, some of these go to the end, and like the judges have to do their jobs and shit like that. This should keep. And it wasn't until Paul said it, he was like, "Yo, bro, everybody got finished, and their finishes were so violent." If you talking like motherfucking Muhammad Usman's, how he fucking finished Zach Pauga, or motherfucking the ass whooping my homeboy Vicente Luque fucking took for like fucking what 2-3 rounds. Like motherfucking shit was violent, kid.
Bryan Battle head kicks Santos head off.
Motherfucking, I loved it, man. So Marcus, man, did you get a chance to peep any fights, man? Tell me which one's your favorite.
I didn't get to peep too much of the early undercards. I mean, I was tuned in with the on Twitter, so like I was seeing like a couple of the big knockouts, but I wasn't able to be like tuned in like on the app and shit, watching the full fights until towards the end. Y'all got to update me.
Shit, Kev, let me know what fight you want to talk. Because, I mean, Terrence McKinney, I just want to say real quick, T-Rex, I knew he was going to win it. He knew he was going to win it. He's been tweeting before. He said, call your Babe Ruth shot, time, round, everything. I said first round, 2 minutes, 15 seconds, and it was to get signed merchandise. He won first round, 2 minutes, 17 seconds. I was the closest person. Everyone in the comments even were commenting underneath my comment, yo, you were 2 seconds off. You're the closest. I thought maybe I still win something. I ain't hear nothing from Kat, but I just know I'm 2 seconds off from my boy T-Rex.
I'm sending this clip, T-Rex, man, where my dog merch at 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Or run the fade.
Oh, shit.
I'm not gonna lie. We gonna jump him. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna come with a gun, bro.
Hey, shout out to brother. That was a good motherfucking fight. That was a good finish. That was a good stop, man. But
especially to start the main card.
The 5 dogs and Team motherfucking Pena, Marcus. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Pena might not have won the fight first. She was going against the best ever. You feel me? Like it's like going against Michael Jordan in the 90s. Like, come on now. You're not mad that you lost. No, there's nobody that's sitting there like, damn, I'm distraught that I couldn't beat fucking Michael Jordan in the 90s. That's like trying to beat 2000 Shaq. It's like, it didn't make sense at the time.
Move on. It's okay.
That's perfectly fine, bro. Nobody's going to hold it against
you.
Fucking the way that my dog showed out, starting off with Juliana Miller. First off, Brogan Walker is a step down, come at you fighter, and the fact that Juliana Miller she just stayed soft and composed, and she has these big ass fucking eyes, so it just feels like she can see everything slowed down.
Yeah, she do, bro.
And she just slowed down, and her face.
Got them bug eyes.
Her face never changed. I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of attractive, motherfucking. And she just never fucking changed her face, and she just stayed focused, and she just stayed smooth. She fought her fight. And the way that she finished on top of her, she really killed her. She was dropping them elbows heavy. And Brogan Walker is a tough kid, and she just The ref said, "Yo, hey, let's stop this, man. Let's stop this." But then, wait, Paul, how'd you feel about that one?
No, I would say 10 minutes control time, 4 for 4 takedowns, and then she hit the fucking Degeneration X onto her ass at the end of the fight.
Damn.
So disrespectful. And remember, these people lived in the same house for a minute, so they probably really had problems.
No, she did. She said they asked her, why did you do the extra time? She said, "You never heard of DX?" She said apparently Walker said she was gonna knock her out while they were sitting at the same table, and she took that like, oh, word.
Suck it, bitch. But nah, man, that shit was fire as fuck, man. But my dog, Mo, come on, man. And it was cool because I was rooting for homie, but I didn't think that, like, I didn't believe in him. I apologize. You don't go against the Nigerians ever. You feel me, bro? They gonna get the job done. Motherfucking, my dog knocked out Pauga so bad that motherfucking Francis Ngannou hit him with the, man, I don't want no problems. I don't want to see him, brother. You know what I'm saying? And they say it's just like in WWE, you're putting your mans over, you feel me, like that. Put people on notice, get his followers up, you feel me? But that was a good fight. I was really proud of that boy. Paul, how do you feel about that shit?
Honestly, I mean, I don't think he was winning the fight at the time, but in heavyweights, bro, 4-ounce gloves, anybody's lights can go out. Don't get too cocky. Zach Pauga, even on Twitter, he said, for y'all to say I lost that fight is to not give Usman credit. Usman found a hole in my defense, and now I got to go work on my defense. And I was like, I respect Pauga for that tweet, and I respect Usman because he got that dub. And hey, bro, I talked down on the boy, and he showed me I was wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a hard ass division you're walking into, but like, especially after seeing what's it called? It's a hard ass division you gotta walk into. So like, shout out to that boy. I hope he continues to improve because Usman didn't have it all when he first came. He was just the first. He just got it together before he just got it together when he needed to. So shout out to Usman family, man. That's pretty lit to have two tough winners. Like, that's a pretty good feeling. But on to the next one, you feel me?
Shit, I think we both were wrong on this one. We had Vince Luque getting knocked the fuck out by Geoff Neal. 8 uppercuts later and a heavy pieces. It was a 3rd round knockout. And I'm going to give it to y'all because I think Neal won every round, multiple knockdowns, 2 knockdowns before the KO. But Vince Luque, the legendary chin, I think, is gone, boys.
What was my pick in this fight?
I don't think you were here for this one. Oh, no, you took Geoff Neal. Because when I introduced Homeboy, I said he's a great boxer. Hands of Steel is his nickname. And on top of it, and he knocks people down, he gets finishes, which he showcased.
You feel me? That's just your boy doing his homework, man. I just knew it off rip, man. Damn, Jit laying on the ground. You feel
113 me? Head strikes, all significant strikes.
Stop playing, man. The boy did his work. Uppercuts, man. Listen to the man.
But the bigger deal is what the fuck is going on with Luque, bro? Once a top 4 fighter at welterweight, untested, a 7-fight KO streak, and now back-to-back losses. One was to wrestling, which was okay. Muhammad's a dog. Geoff Neal's a dog, but no one expected him to get beat up on the fucking feet, let alone every round. There was multiple times where he was getting wobbled. That chin is toast. Kev, looking at it, while you're still looking at it, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, I think he's older. Like, you got to remember, he was on the TUF, so it's not like he came into this like a fresh, young prospect. I think he has to figure out when you get older and you have that strong firefight mentality, I feel like you have to switch. And that's something Kamaru Usman talks about a lot because he says, like, you can't get out of bed the same. Like, you got to warm up for 2 hours now before you can go at it the same. So I think that may be playing a part. But at the end of the day, it happens, man. Like, damn, we got we can hope that he can go back to the drawing board. I'd say take some time off, really sit down and let your body heal, relax, put some money into your body, and like figure out what needs to get figured out. Because like I don't think the fight was close even slightly. I think if it went to the decision, it would have been unanimous.
Is the chin gone? That's my question for Luque, because he had a legendary chin, and I saw a lot of memes of like Frankie Edgar one time, like a before meme of all the boys together, and then a whole bunch of gravestones of chins, and it was like Frankie Edgar, legendary chin, died at a certain age. Like, is Luque now on that cusp of, is the chin gone? Which we see a lot of happen with a lot of fighters who love firefights and they get into their later years.
It's not gone, but it definitely needs to get,
It's under investigation.
It's under investigation. It's like a suspect right now, but let him get a fight. Let him get a fight that matches his fighting style a little bit, another brawler. And then let's run this back. We're not gonna give up on Luque. Never that.
I'm holding the red card.
Why are you holding the red card, Marcus?
Because dude's chin is fucked, bro. Because, bro, we're not going to sit here and act like this man's chin is just going to get better all of a sudden. This shit is just going to go down.
This visit's not saving the chin.
This shit is just the beginning of it, sad to say. I mean, he might still get some dubs, but overall, that chin, buddy, there's nothing repairing that. There's nothing fixing it. Unless you want to go and meet fucking Canelo and do his chin workouts. Other than that, man, that shit is dead flies.
I've never seen a chin get better with age.
Fuck no. Look at him, Amir Khan.
Oh,
that's
my
like, like, come on, but there's just so much examples. Shit's dead.
And I still love my boy. That boy still could get in them firefights. I'm not gonna hold it against him because Geoff Neal's nickname is Hands of Steel. All right, so maybe he goes in there with a decent boxer that doesn't have hands of steel. His chin can hold up.
Hands of fucking wood, he means.
And his combinations are crazy. The way he was hitting them with these 1-2s, like, yeah, Geoff Neal is a bad guy.
And that welterweight division is so stacked, so it's only fun to see what happens. But yeah, we see how we feel about Luque's chin going forward. Let's talk about this main card. And I mean, the main event, Thiago Habib Santos versus Jameel Hill, where Jameel Hill knocked him out with some elbows in the 4th round, and where I felt like Herb Dean could have called it, but Herb Dean was like, "Are you dead?"
Paul.
Thiago Santos was looking like motherfucking Habib out there.
Paul, I'm about to say, please say the stats on this fight.
Oh, there 100%. That fight was going towards Jameel Hill. And it was going towards Thiago Santos. 6 out of 20 takedowns. I don't give a fuck if he shot 40. Because when he was taking him down, he won the round every time. Like every single time he took him down, controlled him, landed a few shots. I personally was just like,
you think so?
I think so. Honestly, like especially going towards the 4th round, I felt like Jameel Hill needed the knockout because I felt like Santos did enough to like on the feet. It was pitter patter. No one really got the great shot. Like there's a few times where people would collide, but nothing too crazy. And then he takes him down and controls him for like a minute 10. He'll get maybe like 30 seconds, and then he gets back up just to get taken down again for another 45, 50 seconds. I just didn't think it was a great look to end the rounds. And I felt like Santos was winning. Santos is a fucking boxer, kick, like a stand-up fighter. What the fuck is he doing getting 6 takedowns on you? So that just scares me on Hill going forward, because if someone who only trains fucking stand-up and is a stand-up fighter was able to take you down 6 times, control you for 6 minutes,
Wow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's crazy how we have 2 completely opposite takes in this fight.
How are you looking at it?
Crazy. Mark, how do you feel about this fight? Did you get a chance to really like sit down and dissect and go deep into my dog?
Not gonna hold y'all boys. I fell asleep, man.
Drake caught up to him.
I was a sober guy this weekend, but I was watching the Ortiz fight, and like once that shit was towards the end, buddy, I don't even remember falling asleep. But
long night. But shit, what did you see? I mean, this is why judging is judging in UFC. What was your take on this fight?
Yeah, dog. I felt like Thiago Santos did not want to go hands with my dog. I felt like anytime Thiago Santos Jamil Hill was really willing to sit down and take that pressure, but I feel like Thiago Santos did not want that. That's why he had to go for 20 takedowns. Like, my dog took 20 shots on that wasn't in the game plan. So that's why I felt like the fact that he stuffed 14 of them bitches, I thought like, oh shit, this nigga really was fucking shit up, but like he did get taken down. I feel like he did get control time, but I don't think he did any damage on top or went for any submissions. I really feel like, and I'm not all of them, but I felt like he kind of like, there was a few that like, okay, Jamil Hill kind of got right back up. But Jamil Hill did take a lot of damage. Just looking at his face right now, like, nigga got fucked up a lot. But I didn't like, yeah, I would have thought Jamil Hill was, if I was scoring, if I was Sal, I would have had Jamil Hill winning that thing. Because like, when the fourth round, he solidified it definitely, but the combinations he was getting a lot more cleaner punches and he was connecting. I think Thiago Santos was returning them, but they weren't hurting him like Jamil Hill was hurting him.
No, I think I agree too, because the reason why he was shooting all the takedowns was because he knew he wasn't winning the stand up. He's also like 30. He's older. He's on his chin's kind of toast. We all knew that with Santos, but I just think with Hill, the big tell for me, like I like Hill because he's just he's a fun fighter. You're not going to get a boring fight when you watch a Jamil Hill fight. He's knocking motherfuckers out. But Santos getting 6 takedowns is just like, even though he won the fight, just going forward, like I don't want to argue on the judging criteria because like it ended in a KO. It doesn't matter what the judges thought. But just going forward, Thiago Santos got 6 takedowns. Like that's not a good look, especially when you have like a Rock kick and a Glover and like shit like that in your fucking division. Like those are people that will like Rocket will control you for 15 minutes. Like don't play.
Even yawn.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you don't want to like these are great like wrestlers and ground fighters. So like if Thiago Santos, who only stands up and fights, was able to do it, it kind of scared me going forward. But he's still a fun fighter in light heavyweight because light heavyweights is so up for the grabs right now.
Yeah, I think for him to be like a championship contender, I think he has to win 2 more big fights because this was a good one. I think you got to kind of go against like Ankalaev and who he just fight?
Anthony Smith.
And Smith, and then you still got to deal with Jan and then Glover. So like you feel like you'd have to win this fight, which he did. Then he has to win another fight, and then he gets a number 1 contender fight.
Not facts. And the UFC's pushing him, so like it's up for the grabs. He just finished Thiago Santos, who top 6 or whatever his rank was. So he's up in that area now.
I wonder how popular the name Santos is in Brazil because you got Thiago Santos, Dalia Santos.
All of them, bro. Like just like Texiera and Oliveira. There's so Anjos. Like those are just names coming out of Brazil like hotcakes.
Hotcakes.
Nah, I like Brazil, man. When is the next time UFC is going to Brazil, man? Stay tuned. Saturday morning, we gonna have the MMA news because a lot of shit's going down, man. So if you didn't know, that was UFC, the TUF season finale. Shout out the fighters that won. They got their contracts. Yes, sir. Continue growing. Is good. All that good stuff. Jamil Hill, we gonna hope you continue to grind. And Vicente Luque, we gonna find your motherfucking chin. You feel me? But in the meantime, this is a Totally Blitz podcast. In case you didn't know, we don't mind telling you again. I'm in this bitch with Paul Pickham, Wisconsin. Marcus Primetime, motherfucking Penley, and it's your boy Lil KK, aka the Dom PYE. If you didn't know, but now you know, yeah. Got
a problem with being problematic. Get the light beam on me, ready for electrostatic. Don't you step into this box if you're not batting. Then my gang got tools, you could call them boy crap, man. This gang got rules, man. You better watch your passes. This ain't nothing new.